Yeah, here we go back again with another one, another podcast featuring, some real individuals. That's what we do here. Mace Loke introduced me to somebody. It's Mace Loke Selly, and you're an interesting dude. We gonna go ahead and go into what he about. Hey, what's your name, homie? Introduce yourself for the people.
They call me Charles. That's my government name. And those who wants to know what's going on with me in the set, look up Crip Fingers, aka Tracy Bone.
Okay. In the set, what set you talking about? I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
You talking about the H.R. Gangsta.
Eight Trade Gangsters. Okay. Man, so you Mace Loke Selly, how's that going? Before we get into anything else.
Oh man, it's blessed. Like you can learn a lot from him. It's like you 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 see the path that he took from what he used to be, and he made a lot of modifications, and that's a blessing. I like when people do stuff like that. They modify themselves, transform themselves into something better.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So what you prefer to be called? What should I refer to you as?
You just call me Charles,
Okay,
my government
Charles.
name.
Yeah, man, you from your neighborhood. I don't know how to say it, but basically your neighborhood is an infamous neighborhood, and now it's like basically worldwide out of LA. Like, what was it like coming up? What got you involved in the gangs and things like that. I don't want to speak too much. I really want you to take the table on this. You feel me? And we want to know about your history and what got you involved in the gangs and things like that.
Yeah, man. So, long story short, I was put out on the street at a young age, and only thing I knew was everybody was in a car, everybody was selling dope, everybody was grabbing a big ass bitch booty ass, excuse my language. But I was looking at that, and I wonder why do these people do that, and why do my family stay in the house?
Mm.
So I tended to stay outside a lot longer, and I ran into some of the homeboys,
Mm-hmm.
like Far West Blue. I ran into him at a young age. Farboy, I ran into him at a young age.
Okay.
G4, I ran into him at a young age. Trey Capone, I ran into him at a young age.
Mm-hmm. So you grew up in the
So,
neighborhood. I'm sorry, you was born and raised, basically.
yeah, yeah, off of 79th and Van Ness.
Okay. Mm.
That's where the Far West originated at. That's where we were stomping our ground at I believe the school is called Fauché Elementary.
Okay. Wow.
That's when, yeah, my older homie, he was a camper supervisor there. I think it was Big Spike. It was, or one of them. There was a campus supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
and he see me there. I was regulating politicking with the rest of the crew, and he liked what he seen, so he introduced me to his younger siblings, like his nephew, like what's his name, NBA. He introduced me to the NBA twins.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of hit it off pretty good, and we kind of clashed heads because it was an argument over who was going to be from Trade Gangsters first.
Wow. Okay. So
So we were young.
yeah.
So with that being said, a lot of people tend to ask questions about who is who and what have they done in the set.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to say is it all depends on what your goals is, what your ambition is. You could do whatever. You could do whatever. It doesn't matter because as long as you know who you are and what you're looking forward to in life, you're going to be somebody. And that's what I took out of it. Like, because I had some good models around me, like Gangsta Brown. He my uncle.
Okay.
He told me, hello?
Yeah. Are we here?
Gangsta Brown told me that if I was to leave the set today and start a whole new environment, like a whole new life in Europe or somewhere, Australia or Africa or something, like South America, would it matter what I've done and what I carry with me? Like, so I kind of thought about it. Like if you go to another country, would it matter what you've done here? Okay. And I thought about it. I took game making to a certain extent. There's politics, there's fashion, there's economics, there's everything in it set in game banging. It's just you got to be aware and open minded to it. But you also got to be for it because it's not for everybody. Game making is not for everybody.
That's a fact. Hey, a lot of people like on your level from LA and certain areas with the old gangs, you know, their family usually, you know, they dad, certain things like that is the reason why. So basically leaving them with no choice in my eyes, you know. But what was it like for you? Was your dad or your family, older brothers or whatever, involved or something?
Yeah. My dad, he's from Hoover, and he got life in prison.
Oh, man.
And, yeah, my mom, when it comes to my mom's side, you have 60 seconds remaining.
Okay, you're going to call right back.
There's a lot of, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to get into what happened with your dad. How old was you and what went down with that situation, if you don't mind?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Well, because that's crazy.
Yeah,
that affects the kid a lot.
Yeah, so with that, when my young age that I introduced to game making was at like 6 and 7.
Damn.
They get you when you're young, especially when you're living around there.
That's crazy. He said 6 or 7. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to hear. You got siblings? We'll talk about it. You call it. My bad. We left off. You know, at the young age of you joining the gang. You know, the young age that you were exposed, 7 years old. That's crazy. You feel me? You spoke on your pops getting life in prison. You know what I mean? I really want to explore that. You feel me? Like, what happened in that situation? How did that go down?
Well, my uncle told me this story. Last time I remember my pops, he was trying to like acknowledge me as his like favorite, and I wasn't accepting that, you know, because I'm like more of like a mama's boy.
Okay.
So it kind of gave him ill will, and so he started, you know, fiberglassing over there in the set, over there in the Hoovers, causing issues. So he had an altercation with somebody, and it led up to
allegedly. I mean,
you know, gunplay.
Because we gonna still say allegedly, because feel me. But I'm just saying, yeah. So it was basically some gunplay shit that they alleged he did. He damn. So Hoover's and Eight Trays, y'all are close, right? Is that a close? Y'all close? Or am I tripping?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So hey, my
like
bad. I'm a fucked up interviewer. You know, I'm learning how to do this. But what about your siblings? Did you have any siblings growing up?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I have two sisters, two brothers.
Okay. Did were all of them involved in the gangs or no? Cause the odds is crazy. Cause some kids don't get involved in that shit even though they're around it like that.
And those are the ones that's blessed at an early age
Okay. Yeah.
to see that they don't need their community to strive in whatever they're trying to do. The reason why I said what I said community is because those are your neighbors' neighbors, and your friends down the block. Like that's that's called your community.
Mm-hmm.
And you bond together to go against what somebody else believes. Game banging has to do with a lot of beliefs as well. It's like a religion. It's like a cult. It's like a tribe. It's like a union, like a club. It's all the above, but it has its costs and consequences.
Man, I hear you. But I do believe, and I'm a non-affiliate and everything, but I do see a lot of good, and the camaraderie and things like that all the time. You know what I mean? And I like the way the OGs because I look at certain YouTube platforms like Kev Mack, he interviews a lot of OGs, and they always on some positive stuff now. They don't want to deal with the genocide no more, but they understand or whatever else, and they proud of their set. And still, but at the same time, it ain't about the main mission. Ain't about what is you know what I'm getting at. You feel me? But that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. Hey, Monsta, your set is a legendary, very old, one of the originals Crip sets. Am I wrong?
We're like one of the original gangsters.
Okay.
First, we tried to start off as a West Side, originally called the West Side Gangsters or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tried to get that established through Mr. Williams. Out in the city. And I think it was between my older homie Hucklebuck or Crazy D. Somebody or somebody said that we're going to be called the Egg Trey Gang.
Yeah, because the original. When I look at the stories, what set derived from the Black Panthers, basically. You know what I mean? Like came from that same energy of the Black Panthers and things like that. Because I was looking at something, and as far as the community, because the Crips was originally for the community and protecting the community. Am I wrong?
You're positively right. Crip was established.
Damn, they trying to. They keep breaking up. I don't know what they doing. Hold up. What you doing? Damn. Yeah, hey, it sounds crazy. As soon as I mentioned Black Panthers and shit. You still there?
What happened?
Nah, it's just
Yeah.
it sounds crazy. Uh, hold on, what was we at? Yeah, like the spirit of protecting the community. That's where basically the whole we was talking about positivity in the gangs and things like that, and it came from protecting the community, right?
Yeah. I think really you want to protect your young and your elders.
Mm-hmm.
So you bond together as a family, as a group, as a community, and put together your assets, cross out, gather up your liabilities, and make do what you have to build.
Exactly, and that's why I want to get into the riots with the what happened.
Oh man,
The riots, you feel me?
you're right.
You know what I mean? Like people look at it now and say, "Oh, we was out there coming up." Oh shit, no, that's not what really it was about.
Let me tell you what happened with us, the A trays. Let me tell you what happened with the A trays and the riot.
Let's go.
Look, I was walking down the street with my brother and sister, right? We were just shown the Rodney King video because my neighbors they were like police officers, but they're like trying to be in the cat. Some was fishy about them, but they always showed us, gave us info and shit. But anyway, they were kind of like my uncles. They're from Sicily. They from Italy. They're not from the United States.
Oh, okay.
So they showed me a video. They came over to our house. It's like, look at this, look at this. We was driving and they were beating on this guy, so we recorded it. This is when the video. This is when they had the VHS's recordings. Like this is like back in like 90 something when the VHS's when the video recordings were like barely establishing in my eyes. So they brought it over and I was like, damn, they beating the shit out of this guy. Excuse my language, but like they beating the crap out. So it got me mad. So we walked outside. We were like, man, we're gonna get off on police. We're gonna get off on them. And me, my brother, my sister was walking down the street. And then I was like, hey, I'm finna be from X-Ray Gangsters. And my sister was like, I'm from Hoover. I was like, all right, so we need a pistol. So I knew where my grandma was hiding her guns. I went over there and grabbed the gun. I put it in my pants. It was a 38 special semi-automatic.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. How old were you? I'm sorry. Before you continue, how old were you?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I was like 5.
Oh my God.
4. I'm telling you, I was bad. So, we walking down the street. My uncles that were shooting the videos, they were looking for us. They were like, "Oh my God, we showing it," and then Grandma said he sold the gun, so they send them out to go looking for us. So long story short, we run into some of the homies, and they asked me like, "Hey, little homie, hey, what the fuck you doing? Excuse me, what the heck you doing with the pistol?" I was like, "No, fuck, F that." You know what I'm saying? I was trying to speak up for myself what they did to Rodney King. And then two uncles finally caught up to us and showed them the video. And then that's when they was like, "Oh, fuck that. We finna go start tripping. We finna trip." And that's when the riot started out from Manchester or Florence. You know, it started off like that with them seeing the video.
That's crazy as hell.
I kid you not. I promise you. If you come in these prison, these walls, and you ask them, Lil Baby Bonbon or Lil Tiny Hunchy, that's me. That's how all that got started.
Crazy story, homie. Oh my God.
So, Lil let you know. So the homies were like, hey, aren't you the one that was helping us selling that weed or that drug? Ooh, this and that. I was like, no, that ain't me. Because I was popping some of the money. So, anyways, they was like, hey, because we stole a car. We stole some white dude car. And so the whole plot was go and steal this. They go hit the gun shop. I forgot where was the gun shop though. I forgot what street it was. That gun shop got hit. We put all the guns in the trunk of the Jeep. It was a Jeep, silver Jeep. We put all the guns in my great grandma's garage. But long story short, it was there for about like 3, 6, 7 weeks. I forgot, it literally take 6, 5 weeks. My grandpa, Baby Ray, found out. He told my uncle Gangsta Brown and One Way, the homie One Way. He was like, look, this is an OG call. It's either y'all get these damn guns out of my house, or I take these guns and kill every single one of y'all with them. I was like, damn, and then my uncle Gangsta Brown was like, hey, man, that's the OG call. Go get them damn guns out of his garage. And ever since then, I don't know where they had them.
Get rid of those. That's the craziest story. That's crazy as hell, homie. That's crazy.
But before that, we had was at the Western Surplus. I was trying to get you some food and shit, some like pastries and shit. Man, by the time I turned around, the whole neighborhood walked ran in there. I was on the floor getting stumped on and shit. Like it was unbelievable. Like people did not know how to act.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
That's a trip. You was too young to understand the Latasha situation too with the Koreans and stuff, or was that a thing too? You feel me? Because niggas was mad about that too at the same time.
Which one?
When the little girl got her head blown off at the Korean store, Latasha. What's her name? What's it called? Never mind. But they said.
Oh, you talking about over there off Budlong and 73rd or something?
I don't know. I think something like that.
I remembered about that.
And that's when all of the niggas was rushing all the Korean stores during the riots too, because they was mad because the lady blew her head off, and then she got off. You feel me? She got acquitted or whatever, so she ain't have to do no time and shit. So niggas was mad about that during the riots too.
I remember. Yeah.
But you was young as fuck. I think that was the craziest story ever told on this damn channel. That was the greatest story ever. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, but it's a true story, and it's a story that, matter of fact, my grandpa, Baby Ray, took it upon himself to think that since we were a part of that LA riot and the streets were hella filthy, excuse my language, he said, hey, you, get up. I was like, huh? I haven't ate yet. I know, get dressed. I got dressed. He gave me the biggest put of broom in the world and told me to clean the whole street, 79th Street.
Wow. Clean up your community too. Feel me? Hey.
Yeah.
That's OG was a G for
and
that.
they video recorded it.
Hey, that's beautiful.
I got all that on video recorded.
That's beautiful. Now, let's get into Monsta Kody, because the gang shit spread all around everywhere right now. You know what I mean? And when I say gang, I'm talking about specifically Bloods and Crips, which started in LA. out here in New York, they got the 9 trays. They got all kind of. They got 8 trays out here. They got everything out here. You feel me? But this dude OG Mac, his story. He started the. Well, he was one of the leaders of one of the biggest blood gangs out here and stuff. And he said in his story, he said he read the Monsta Kody book, and that's what influenced him and all his peoples in there to go ahead and start up they set or whatever else shit like that. Monsta Kody, did you know him? What type of dude he was, or what could you tell us about him or whatever else?
I ran into Monsta Kody off of Crenshaw in Florence. He put out a 38 revolver on me, and he like he was off of he was off of something because that nigga was facing the wrong street.
Yeah.
I was like, cuz I was just I was coming over here to check up on him. I don't need nobody to check up on me. I was like, all right, scared the living daylights out of me.
Damn. Did you read that book?
Some of it where they were talking about me in it.
Oh shit! What's that? Let me hear about that.
They said that only reason why they let me hang around because I was a celebrity.
Oh, say that about you in the book.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that book a thing in the set, or is that just some worldwide out of state shit? Is that a thing with y'all or something? Did y'all read it?
It's like for the chosen few. It's like only the chosen few know what's happening with that book.
Okay. Damn.
Like you gotta be somebody to know what's up about that book. But if you're not a somebody, you just hear like fiberglass and talks. Like you just hear like nonchalant talking about it. It's like you'll know the people that's in there and the stories are with it.
Okay. Yeah, but definitely rest in peace to Monsta Kody because he was a hell of a
Yeah.
personality. You feel me? He was a dude. He was a guy. You feel me? His storytelling was crazy. I love it. He did a thing with Kev Mack, killed it. The way he tell his stories, the way he told a story about different shit. I ain't gonna get into that, but yeah, rest in peace to him for sure. You know what I mean?
For sure. Trade in peace, big homie.
And okay, last question. You fuck with Nip or what? How you feel about that and all that other stuff?
Oh man. I remember I came back to LA, right? I got sent to Reno Valley and Riverside.
Mm-hmm.
For foster care, I was doing too much in the set, so they gave me Big Brother Big Sister program. That didn't work.
Okay.
I ran into, long story short, the dude that supposedly killed Nipsey. I ran into his older cousin and Nipsey and Cabana Lust. No, Big Shitty. No, was it Big Shitty or Little Shitty? No, Little Shitty.
Mm-hmm. Is Little Shitty Brick Baby or no? Do you know about Brick Baby? You
Little
locked up
Shitty?
because Brick Baby is a new internet personality, but he's a shitty from '60s. He got dreads and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Brick Baby on the internet, but he's a shitty. He said he was Shitty's big homie, the one that did that thing, the Nip or whatever.
Did he say that's his little cousin or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, tell him said little tiny Hunchy said he's saying.
I ain't in contact with him, but he all over the internet. He doing his thing out here. He rapping, and he on the internet doing podcasting like what you doing right now. You know what I mean? But he in the middle of all kind of other shit. But yeah.
Yeah, I knew that nigga when he was staying off of 93rd, 92nd in Vermont doing his thing.
Mm.
Yeah. I was that nigga, I was that nigga, coach, if you so to speak.
Okay. Well, my bad. I threw you off of the Nipsey story. They gonna be mad at me. But
Nah, they ain't gonna be mad. Look, I tell you this. those that stuff happened to them, it's been waiting for them since the beginning of time. It's just God's will to make sure it gets done. So whatever happened in it happened, but he made an impact on people's lives. That's what mattered, and that lasts for all eternity.
That's a fact.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I thought you was getting somewhere about the story when you was bringing up Shitty and stuff. I thought you was getting to a story about Nipsey or something.
Oh, about yeah. Shitty he knew that Shitty older, right? He older like 40 or 50 something.
He probably in his 40s.
Yeah, that nigga he had Nipsey over there at his house when he was off of 92nd of Vermont.
Oh, okay.
That nigga used to be over there. Him and Cabana Lust. I don't know Cabana Lust's real name, but she be over there too.
So you fuck with yeah. That's what's up. So you was a fan of Nip.
It's been a while, it's been a while because I was messing up, and I had to cool down. Mm-hmm. So I lost contact with a lot of people.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. That was an exciting podcast. I ain't gonna lie. That story was crazy. They gonna love this one. Yeah, man. You got any last words and shit? I gotta go do something real quick and stuff. But you got any last words on me?
Yeah, man. I send mine to y'all podcast. Check it out. It might not be what you expected, but this is my first one, and this is our up and coming podcast. So check it out. This is Lill Tiny Hunchy, aka Charles.
You definitely killed it for the first one. That was great. You feel me? Appreciate it. Mace.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Mace had to take some time. He ain't that type of dude. You feel me? But he learned the benefits of it, and this shit is almost like therapy too. You feel me? To get there and chop it up, and people give the feedback. People that ain't hear you for a minute. Once I put your name up in there, people gonna be reaching out to you like, "Hey, how you doing? Good to hear you," type of shit. And it's cool, but this your first one. You killed it, homie. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? And Mace ain't one of them type.
Hey, I want to.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I want to make a shout out to YG.
Okay.
I want to make a shout out to YG and Tyga and what's his name? And Sodicon, my homie Sodicon.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to them.
Sodicon. Yeah, shout out to them because Sodicon, rest in peace. YG is doing his thing. And Tyga, it's time to saddle up, man.
Tyga, your homeboy?
Nah, he been around a couple of times. I heard about him, and yeah. This is Lill Tiny Hunchy saying this stuff though on podcast. Not no Charles, but I am who I am now. Like I've been there and I've done that. So, But long story short, yeah, Tyga needs to saddle up, man.
Saddle up. Yeah. The next idea I got, you feel me, is getting both of y'all on the podcast at the same time, you and Mace Loke, when we talk about the current events and shit like that. You feel me? And we get y'all different opinions on things and stuff like that. It's a lot of tribal members on podcast world right now. They rushing it like it's a new dope game. So if Mace get his name in this shit when he get out, he could set up a platform and things like that. And players get paid to just, chop it up and give their opinion and give reactions on shit. And that's nothing, you know what I mean? That's a good thing.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. you're doing a good thing for the community.
Oh yeah, this shit. I'm interested in this shit. Hearing y'all stories, you feel me? I'm interested in this type of shit, and a lot of people are. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know. All right, we gonna end this like that. You feel me? Appreciate the homie. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and all that type of stuff. You know, spread this shit around. This real shit for the real people. You know, it's your boy Bush, and we out.